Hello my dear students, in this video I'm going to give a brief overview for Unit 5, Investing, in yourself and your money. The learning goal of this unit is to understand the concepts of saving, investing, human capital accumulation, financial capital accumulation, liquidities, risk, and return. There are 3 stages in everyone's life. In the pre-production stage, you determine your career path and accumulate human capital by going to school or receiving training. Most likely in this stage, your spending is more than your earning. So you have to either rely on your parents or borrow from your future income. Many people borrow student loans when they go to college. Essentially, they are borrowing from their future income. Even though the return of the school depends on many factors such as your school performance, your major, and the school itself. Typically speaking, college education is a good investment with a good return. Also remember that the earlier you go to school, the higher your lifetime return on college will be. After you graduate from the college, you will enter the production stage by working for income. In this stage, you turn your human capital into financial capital. When you are choosing a job, salary is not always the most important thing. Choosing a job aligned with your career goal is important. Depending on your job, your income will gradually increase and reach its peaks sometimes during your life. To prepare for retirements and other lifetime goals, people usually make savings and investments during their production stage. After retirement, you enter the stage of post-production. Most people in this stage will once again spend more than they earn. However, instead of borrowing from their future income or relying on someone else, retirees withdraw their savings and investments to fund their life goals. Now, let's talk about financial investment. Different people have different risk tolerance. Some people simply are easier to accept high-risk investment than others. There are 2 types of risk, which are unsystematic risk and systematic risk. The most important difference between these 2 types of risk is that the unsystematic risk is the unique risk of a company or the financial product. And therefore, the unsystematic risk can be eliminated by diversification. On the other hand, the systematic risk is the risk of all securities in the market, so it cannot be eliminated by diversification. Liquidities measures how easily you can turn your investments into cash. Generally speaking, liquid assets tend to have low return and low risk. One of the many ways to reduce the risk of your investment portfolio is diversification. In this unit, we learned 3 diversification strategies, which are asset allocations, buy and hold, and dollar cost averaging. This ends this unit overview. As always, feel free to ask questions. I will see you soon in Unit 6.